Hey guys, KJ48. Welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. This is Season 6 Feed the Beast, and this is part 60. And we've just had a huge update on the Feed the Beast mod pack. Well, the Direwolf mod pack. I'm not sure about the others. I'm sure they've all gotten it. But Zycraft has been updated. So I now have a Zycraft chest, and as you can see right here, the Zycorium has changed the look, and I think it looks really cool. And there's some really neat stuff you could do with Zycraft. Two things that I'm really looking forward to. There is multi-block tanks that you can make now that you don't have to use iron for. You can make it pretty much out of anything, any of the major things, like anything in this chest I could probably make a tank out of. So tanks are a lot less expensive now. And the other big block I'm looking forward to is the Fabricator. And the Fabricator is kind of like an auto crafting station with some neat little tricks to it. So I'm going to make the Fabricator right now. But before I do that, I'm going to give you a little rundown on what's going on. I've moved. I was going to use routers for my barrel system in this room, but I've changed my mind. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use basic barrels with red power pipe, pneumatic tubes, feeding materials into them. I'm going to have the red. Sorry guys, I'm excited because of Zycraft stuff. Okay, I'm going to have the pneumatic tubes coming up through here and feeding up into there some way. I'm going to need a lot of filters for it because each barrel is going to need a filter. So yeah, let's actually hold on a sec. Each barrel is going to need a filter. That means it's going to go up to there. I was hoping I could stack them too high. I'm not going to use a ton of barrels, so I guess it's okay. That'll work. I have as you can see, I've gotten rid of my project table over here. I've also organized my inventory, and I've now got a chest here, an empty chest. Well, what's that for, Cage? Well, you'll find out soon enough. So what we're going to craft here is we're going to craft the Fabricator. And to craft the Fabricator, we're going to need some engineering brick, and I'm going to make it light engineering brick because I happen to have a lot of light Zycorium here. So let's go ahead and make that. I believe these are in the corners. And these were around like that, and redstone in the middle. Alright, so let's make like 12 of these for now. Might be all I need, I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know about this. This is a brand new update. The guy who is in charge of Zycraft, I think his name's Soren. He's been he's been working on this very hard, and it's finally being updated. It's by no means anywhere near complete, but it's his first major update that actually gives a lot of these blocks, some functions. So, and I probably shouldn't have made a video today. I'm so excited about this. Like, I'm just kind of like, oh my god, this is so awesome. But I had to do it because, well, it is so awesome. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of, what we're going to need soon? A damn tree farm. Alright, let's go ahead and make a bunch of... Actually, before we make crafting tables, let's make sure we don't have any in here. Yep, there we go. I knew we had some in there. Miscellaneous chest is still a little bit of a pigsty, but I'm starting to get a little better with it. Okay, as I'm making this Fabricator, I'm going to let you know a couple other things I'm going to be working on. First of all, okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. First of all, I'm going to be making an induction smelter for a couple reasons. And another thing I'm going to be doing is using this induction smelter. Because now aluminum actually has, like, a use. I'm glad I didn't get rid of all my aluminum. It's funny, today I was watching one of my, Let's Plays, I don't know, part 50 something, and I was grabbing all the aluminum, talking about how I was going to get rid of it, and I didn't remember if I got rid of it or not, and I'm like, Cage, don't get rid of the aluminum, oh my god, and I got rid of a couple stacks, but I didn't put all of them in there. It was pretty gut-wrenching, but anyway, I'm going to take this aluminum out, and I'm going to... It's a stack per stack, so let's just put them in a stack at a time. Alright, one stack of aluminum with... we're gonna need some sand. Because aluminum is like an ore, you will actually get rich slag from it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and get some of that rich slag. There's no reason not to. So, and we'll just keep an eye on that. I'm gonna get some more sand. You know what I should probably do is grab some cobblestone. I really need an induction smelter badly. Pulverize. Oh, there we go. We're already working on some sand. What do you know? Alright, put some more in there. Get rid of the rest of the cobblestone. Yeah, the multi-block tanks are really cool. There's a lot of little things you can do with them. They're pretty neat. Yeah, pretty excited about this update. It seems like a really cool update. Alright, that stuff's going to go around behind and come back into here. Oh boy, we don't have a lot of room in here. We got a lot of this Zycorium in here. Actually, this is like all Zycorium. Now, in order to store Zycorium, well, you know what I was going to do was I was going to have the actual Zycorium in crates like this, or in barrels. But the fact of the matter is there's no reason to keep it in this form, so I'm going to just cook it. The only problem is my setup below has pulverizers feeding into furnaces, so I'm probably going to have to cook it by hand. That's where the induction smelter is going to come into play. I might be able to go downstairs and make some convoluted, crazy-ass way to cook this stuff automatically, but I'm not going to bother. I don't mind doing some things by hand. It doesn't, it doesn't bother me. What do I have in my hand? Oh, alloy ingots. It's blue alloy. Okay, that's all of it. Boy, this chest is becoming a problem. You know what? Let's grab some of the silver. And lead. And copper. And we will load this bad boy up. Silver first. Then, oh boy. There we go. And we'll just put the rest of the stuff that we want to turn over in there for now. See if we've got any rich slag yet. Oh, we won't know if we've got any rich slag. It would come out behind here. Yep, rich slag. Cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, enough is enough. Let's go ahead and make this thing now. Ooh, what did I do wrong? Oh, duh. There we go. We now have a fabricator. Alright, so what you do is you put this sucker down, and it'll pull from adjacent inventories, which is why I have a chest right here. And you can set up anything. Oh, you know, one thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to have to turn this on redstone signal. Basically, here, you know what? Let me take my time with this. I'll show you exactly how this works. So you could set up any recipe in here you want, okay? And let's say we want to just do sticks, okay? Anytime you put wood in here, like let's put a couple pieces of wood in here, it's going to automatically turn it into the recipe. Also, it'll pull from adjacent inventory, so if you put 2 wood in here, you can see it's on the top, it was crafting, you got automatic wood. Okay? Now, the reason you don't want this thing on all the time is because you might be crafting things you don't really want to craft. So right now it's auto low, which means it'll run automatically. If you put auto high, it'll only run when you have a redstone signal. So let's go ahead and see if we have a lever in here, which we do. Put that right there. And there you go. Man, I love this thing. Alright. So let me think how I want to do this. This is like exciting. Alright, so what do we want to make? Okay, we're gonna want to make filters. Alright, so you come over here to a filter, you look in the recipe, okay, that's the filter. So one thing you could do is you could come over here to the fabricator, look at the filter, hit the question mark, and it's automatically put in the fabricator. Now if I come out of here, will it still be in? Yeah, it stays in there. God, that's so good. Alright, so what are we going to need for that? We're going to need cobble, pistons, gold, and red doped wafer. Now we're going to need a lot. And I mean, where's my... Oh, rares. We're going to need a lot of filters. Like a lot. Like it's almost to the point where I could not possibly not make enough. Alright, so cobblestone, red doped wafer, gold, and pistons. I know we have some pistons somewhere. I just don't know where I put them. They're probably in here. Yep. And gold. That's off, right? No, okay, it's off. Alright, gold. Okay. For all the ingredients in here, hit the switch, and there you go. It's making it. See the recipe? There we go. 16 filters. I really like this thing. I think it's really cool. That should be enough filters for a while. Yeah, so we have 23 filters altogether. That should be good. All right. So now the Fabricator's down and that thing is bitching. We're done with it for now. That's the Fabricator. It's pretty easy. It can also pull adjacent inventories from itself. So you can have one set up to make like, I don't know, copper cables, and then you could have one set up right next to it to make like an electronic circuit. And once you put the stuff in the one with the electronic circuit, it'll automatically make the cables and then the electronic circuit. Like you could put rubber and copper in the electronic circuit one, and as long as they're next to each other, it'll automatically make the cables and then the circuit. I don't know if I'm gonna set that kind of thing up on here, just because it seems like a lot of like assembly line thing. I think it would be a lot of running around and stuff. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it, but for now I'm just gonna stick with this one because it's so easy though. Like you just put in like, say if I did want to make electronic circuits, you would just come up to the Fabricator, you'd put an electronic circuit. You see, you don't. Well, I guess you'd have to know you don't have any copper cables, so you just put in copper cables. Question mark. It's right there. Go get the ingredients. Put them in the chest, or you could just put them right in here. Oops. Actually, you could put those in too. And then you turn it on. And there you go. Turn it off. I mean, you could leave it on if you want. And then you would go to electronic circuit and put that in. And then you would just need the refined iron and redstone. I'm going to make some because I know I'm going to need some. Refined iron. You know, we should probably make more refined iron. That stuff's all done. Okay. Then we come over here and put that in there and there. Flip the switch. Boom. It's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, like I said, you might be able to make some kind of assembly line things, but I don't. You know what? With the NEI, the way the NEI works, you know, you could just go. Oh, I don't have copper cables. Click on that. Oh, that's the base. Okay. Question mark, and it goes right up. I think it's pretty simple. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Anyway, and then you would come over here, and I would, if you don't, I don't need what. Actually, I am probably gonna need what's in there. Let's make the induction smelter now. Alright, let me gather the materials I need for the induction smelter, and then we'll make one. Actually, I take that back. Let's just make the induction smelter with this thing. Alright, so the induction smelter, okay? You know you don't have an electronic furnace. Okay, I do have an electronic circuit. I don't have an iron furnace. Iron furnace is just iron. Boom. Grab some iron. Flip the switch. There we go. We got 4. Now, you will end up making more things than I think you want to, unless you actually do the math and say, well, I only need 1 iron furnace. I only needed 8 iron. That's not that hard math, but there will be times where I'm not going to want to do the math. I don't mind making some extra stuff. Not really a big deal. Okay, so now we have the furnace. We have electronic circuits. So we could put this one up there. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Boom. Electronic furnace. All right, advanced alloy machine. We're going to need machine block. We need 8 refined iron, so this one I will count out. Actually, I'm going to need a lot of machine blocks anyway. I know I am. Machine block. Wait, go back. Machine block, question mark. There it is. Okay, now we're going to need some advanced alloys. You know what? I need to do these mixed metal ingots anyway, and I'm going to need a lot of them. So, okay, let's turn this off. All right. By the way, this should require power. Just saying. All right, mixed metal ingots. I don't think I've made these for you guys before. I'm not sure if I have, but I'm gonna make them again. If you know, refined iron, bronze, and tin. Bronze is 3 copper and 1 tin. Let's just make a lot of this. 3 copper, 3 stacks of copper, and 1 stack of tin. Man, I got a lot of tin. We're going to need a lot of this stuff. Okay. Then we need refined iron. That's being made. Let's see how much we have. My refined iron doesn't look like it's being made. I hate it. I hate that bug. There we go. Refined iron. I don't see any refined iron. There's some. That's not enough though. I'm gonna need a few stacks of refined iron. Let me get actually. Let's hold off on making a ton of this because the fact of the matter is I can use the induction furnace to make a lot of refined iron. So I was gonna wait for 3 full stacks of refined iron, but to hell with that. I'm just gonna make what I can right now. All right, so refined iron and tin, which we should have plenty of. Okay. So actually, this is a craftable recipe. So sweet. All right, there we go. Question mark. Refined iron, bronze, and tin. And flip that switch. Man, I love this thing. I really, really, really like this thing. Alright, screw it. Let's put more in there. Oh, I don't have any more tin on me. Alright. Alright, let's throw this stuff back for now. And we need to cook those, mixed metal ingots. Oh, maybe we don't need to cook them. I haven't made these in a while. Oh, compressor. Alright, cool. I got one of those. Oh, I don't have one. Mother effer. Why is that thing struggling? Wait, why is that struggling so much? It shouldn't be struggling like that. Because of these? No. Alright, something's wrong here. That's not good. Alright, guys. I'm going to need a few minutes to find out why this MFE is struggling, because this is not good. So, give me a few minutes and I'll come back with some answers. Okay, I'm back, and yeah, I remember why that's struggling so much, because it's powering these 3 recyclers. Totally forgot about that. Alright, fair enough. Let's get back up there. I can't. I'm gonna have to go up the other way. I'll come down and plug up these holes in between videos. Alright, so I don't have a compressor. That is, that is something else. Actually, while I'm here, let me move these around. Alright, I definitely want the 2 charging machines over here. And then what, like an extractor, I guess? Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, macerator, induction furnace, compressor. Let's put the macerator right there. Why not? Should all be getting powered. Okay. So, alright, let's go ahead and make ourselves a compressor. I can't believe I didn't freaking make a compressor yet. I could have swore I would need it for things. Alright, let's compressor, machine block. Actually, I wonder if that's all in there. Yeah, most of it's in there. We just need the stone. Alright, now this is a problem because I only want to make 1 compressor. Actually, you know what? I think I might have made compressors. No. I don't remember. I think I need compressors. Actually, hold on. I might need compressors for mass fabricators. No, you need them for recyclers. That's why I was making compressors. I can't believe I didn't make an extra one, though. Alright, we only want to make 1. So this is where you got to be careful. Actually, maybe I should put a button up here instead of a lever. You know what? That might be pretty cool. Hold on, let me, I'd like to have both. Do we have a button? I could probably make one with, yeah, button would definitely be better. That way I could just go, boop. And if I want to make more than 1, I can always keep pressing the button. I'd really like to have 1 of each. I could put a lever right here, but it's kind of in the middle of the area. Yeah, I'll have to putz around that at some other point. Anyway, alright, so we got ourselves a compressor, and that was quite easy, thanks to our trusty Fabricator. So let's go ahead and put the compressor right there. Alright, and let's do that. Okay, that's my timer, so I'm going to call this one here, but You know, I need to work on some overclockers as well. But anyway, that's going to be it for part 60. We'll see you next time for part 61. Till then, take it easy.